Here's the snap. Chuck rolls out to his left, looking, fires, caught! Jordan Chaffee with the catch in the end zone. Oh my goodness. Here's the snap to Davion, and he muscles his way in for two.
After years of disappointing seasons, the Holbrook Avon football team went into full rebuild mode. During the Fall 2 season, Holbrook posted their first ever winning record, standing at 3-2. But that season seemed more like a pretest. Now with the returning coaching staff and a majority of the same players, Holbrook Avon had a huge ship to turn around.
Yep, I think this season was a big success. We built on our foundation that we set in the spring with Fall 2. We went 3-2. Now going 6-4. I think people know that football is kind of back and for real. We have a good young group. We only lost, I think, a total of 4 guys. And we're all excited about getting in the weight room this off season and trying to improve and beat some of the teams we lost to last year, because I think we'll see a lot of the same ones.
6-4, that would have been a reach, just because everybody was so young. And we could have been 7-3, so it's just, I'm just amazed. 6 sophomores we start, and just not very many subs. I don't know, in the fourth quarter you guys just seem to, there's another gas tank somewhere, and you guys just pounded out in the fourth quarter. So I was just very pleased. One of my favorite seasons, just watching you guys grow.
But with winning comes the right strategists to do it. Coach Case brought in Mr. Walsh during the Fall 2 season to help lay a base foundation for an unstable team.
Yeah, I think with the new coaching staff, there's consistency. People know what they're getting every day. They're not guessing who's going to be here, whether it's players or coaches. They know what we do each day at practice. They kind of know the rhymes and the rhythms about preparing each week for an opponent.
When I first started playing football in the 8th grade, we were very discombobulated, and there are a bunch of obvious flaws in the way we ran things, but I think Walsh has been a big help for us, and he's really just whipped us into shape, and he's made us a real team again.
It brought a whole new attitude. We went from goofing off at practice and throwing football around to do this, do your job, do what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, so the future is very bright, because as you probably know, I had to spend a lot of time with our middle school group this year, which I wasn't expecting. Each year we post that people from grades 6 through 12 can sign up for football. I would maybe get 1 6th grader, a 7th grader, and a few 8th graders. And this year we almost had 30, which was awesome, but we weren't prepared for it. And now we are. We know we have that group, and I think that's going to help us in the future a lot.
Yeah, we've got a ton of returning kids. As long as they keep the attitude, and there'll be a little gap, because I think that those 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, it's going to take a couple years to get them up. And I don't think we had very many freshmen. So we might have a little gap there for maybe a year, but just keep it rolling. Keep the kids staying here, and playing for Holbrook.
This has been Chuck Luarasi reporting for Koblenz News. Back to you in the studio.